Arms.
Of his terrible sword, his truth is marching on. There's the yellow rose in Texas that I am going to see. No soldier here but me. Besides when I left her, it almost broke my heart. And if I ever find her, we never war apart. She's the sweetest rose of brotherhood. Yeah, I'm done. Her eyes are bright as diamonds and sparkle like they do. You can sing about your clementine.
Coming out pretty dirty.
But the yellow rose of Texas is the only girl for me.
These are broiler chickens, and they are Cornish cross that are bred specifically for meat production. King pounds when it was butchered.
By splitting and falling, our rail-making statesmen
Scandalous.
are everywhere calling for Lincoln and liberty too. And up with the banner so glorious, the star-spangled red, white, and blue. We'll fight till our banner's victorious for Lincoln and liberty too.
That's kind of dark, but for one of the guys, one of the folks at work, he's like, hey, good job. Are you in vertical? I had to explain, you have to stop. So like, yeah, we don't have that again, so. Yeah, yeah.
It's an 1859 McClellan saddle. It was federally issued. It was designed by George B. McClellan based off of Mexican centerfire saddles. A wooden tree with a wet rawhide wrapping, and they would sew it wet, and then it would dry and shrink to the tree. I find that this saddle fits my horse really well. It's contoured. The bars are contoured to the horse's back. If you place it correctly and you know how to fit it to the horse, it fits really well. The seat is designed for the long marches.
Shot out of a tree with a 410.
Alright, parts, we gotta get this musket cleaned up before it gets inspected. Got a little rust, we'll take some steel wool to it, and I'll oil her down. She was any good. How is it, pard? 75 a gallon.
I was actually very edible.
So the primary duty of the hospital steward was to be the pharmacist for the hospital, for the doctors, which meant making all of the prescriptions for the patients, making pills out of the ingredients that were provided in the squib pannier. In addition to being responsible for the hospital pharmacy, We were also hospital administration, which meant that we did all of the paperwork, we filed all the reports, we kept the death registry, we kept the personal effects registry, we oversaw all of the hospital operations, including laundry, the kitchens, quartermaster, supplies, and inventory. In addition, we did minor surgery to take some of the weight off of the doctors. There was only one hospital steward per hospital. We did have junior stewards underneath us, but overwhelmingly it was one of the busiest jobs. Not throw away used bandages. Germ theory was a couple of decades away from becoming part of standard practice. And the surgeons actually preferred dirty bandages because once they got wet, they stuck better. The blood created its own kind of congealed
That makes sense to me.
plaster.
Yeah, this is a knife that they would have used to cut around the flesh so they could peel it back so they could get to the wounded area, the affected area. And once they did that, they would have went and got their bone saw. They would have got in and sawed that bone. And if their saws were dull from being busy all day, they would have got halfway through. They would have snapped the bone off, dropped it on the ground. Then they would have went in with bone nippers and cut all the sharp, jagged edges.
Yep.
And they would have made a pocket and folded it back over and stitched it back up, bandaged it, sent the guy on his way.
The slaver crafts giant he slew. So let's shout for their freedom, preferring for Lincoln and liberty too. We'll go for the son of Kentucky, the hero of Luzerne. The pride of the suckers so lucky for Lincoln and liberty.